Y'all, Love is Blind is getting sued again, and the lawsuit is wild. So Renee Posh is the contestant. I hope I'm saying her last name right. She was on season 5. We saw her briefly, and then all of her scenes were cut. Now, if you remember season 5, barely any couples got engaged. Well, she said she got engaged, but the man was violent, homeless, and a drug addict. The man's name was Carter Wall. He was a 6'5" former football player, and she said he used to steal from set. He used to try to convince others to get him painkillers. She said he didn't sleep at times because of his drug abuse and that he was emotionally abusive. Now, she alleges in the suit that the production company ended up cutting their scenes because he threatened to commit suicide. Now, here's the thing. It was actually the production company that sued her first because of some comments that she made after the show that she had a horrible time. They ended up suing her for $4 million, saying that she breached her NDA. And now she's taking legal action and spilling all this information about them. First, she says that when they started filming, they took her passport, her driver's license, her phone, and that she couldn't leave the hotel room, that she was locked in until a cast wrangler got her out. Now, she says she was led to believe that all of the contestants had background checks and psych evaluations done because she says the production company made it a point to let them know that the contestants had been vetted. But she says Carter Wall somehow ended up on the show even though he was broke, unhoused, violent, addicted to amphetamines and alcohol. In the suit, she says despite being a walking red flag, Delirium, the production company, made it clear that if she discontinued her participation in the show, that she would be subject to legal action. She is currently suing to get out of the NDA. Okay, but let's get into the real juicy stuff, which is her Love is Blind contract was submitted as part of the lawsuit. And here's some interesting things that I found. First, if you get proposed to or if you propose, then you must show up to the altar. Failure to do so is a discontinuation of service and you will owe the production company $50,000. You decide to get married, you cannot initiate divorce proceedings until after the final episode of that season airs. The only exception is if it's been 11 months since the wedding date, and then you can go ahead and do it. The purpose is to maintain confidentiality, which is why you cannot wear your wedding ring again until the final episode of that season. Not the sun setting on me. This one is obvious. You're giving them permission to chop and screw the footage any way they like. They also say if you divorce, you cannot claim alimony or spousal support. That everybody leaves with what they came in with, and the only thing you split are wedding gifts. The producer will reimburse you for the divorce mediator if it is a uncontested, no-fault divorce. And this one I thought was funny. If you get pregnant, they were like, all those costs are on you, not us.